eerste is de heer Klaus Schwab, oprichter en voorzitter van het World Economic Forum. En hij heeft ook een boek geschreven met als pakkende titel COVID-19, The Great Reset. En mijn vraag aan de demissionair minister-president is: hoe beoordeelt hij de inhoud van dit boek?
De minister-president.
Ik ken het boek niet, voorzitter. Maar ik zou de heer Vermeijeren willen adviseren om niet al te veel in al die conspiracy-theorieën. Ik kijk ze ook allemaal op YouTube. Ik vind het altijd fascinerend hoe dan uitgelegd wordt dat aangezet. Maar het is meestal wat het is, een conspiracy-theorie.
De heer Van Meijeren.
Nou, het verbaast mij dat de eerste vraag die ik aan de heer Rutte stel sinds ik beëdigd ben als Kamerlid direct wordt beantwoord. Dank u wel, maar het verbaast mij dat die eerste vraag direct wordt beantwoord met een leugen. Ik heb namelijk een brief in mijn hand die dateert van 26 november 2020. En dat is een brief van de heer Rutte aan de heer Klaus Schwab, waarin hij de heer Schwab bedankt voor het toezenden van zijn boek. En dit noemt een hoopvolle analyse voor een betere toekomst. Zou de heer Rutte nog even kunnen graven in zijn geheugen? Het is nog geen half jaar geleden, dus ik weet niet hoe lang uw herinneringen actief blijven, maar waarschijnlijk is dit nog wel ergens op te graven. En mijn eerste vraag opnieuw te beantwoorden en nu eerlijk, alstublieft.
Nou, het eerlijke antwoord is dat dat een nette brief is. Waarin je helaas niet alle boeken die je toegestuurd krijgt van kaft tot kaft kunt lezen, maar wel degene die je toestuurt een vriendelijke brief wil terugsturen.
Nou, dan zegt de heer Rutte dus eigenlijk dat hij niet heeft gelogen tegen mij, maar tegen de heer Klaus Schwab. Maar laat ik dan hier direct alsnog de vraag stellen. De heer Klaus Schwab die pleit in zijn boek voor het resetten van onze wereld, om onze nationale parlementaire democratie te vervangen door een globale technocratie. Hij pleit ervoor dat er een einde komt aan privébezit. En de heer Rutte is er kennelijk niet eens van bewust dat hij dit een hoopvolle boodschap voor een betere toekomst heeft genoemd. Hoe is het mogelijk dat de heer Rutte een waardeoordeel hecht aan een boek met een neocommunistische boodschap, terwijl hij dat boek niet eens gelezen heeft?
Dank u wel. De minister-president.
The images that you are seeing are from the Dutch protests that are ongoing right now, and they seem to be flooding the government official buildings with waste. Manure, as they like to call fertilizer. Which, by the way, is a very expensive process, given the fact that the price of fertilizer has gone up. But what are they going to do with it? Because they can't use it on their farms. Since the European Union, in their infinite wisdom and incredible benevolence, has decided to pass regulation which is going to shut down the Dutch farmers. This is happening during a potential food crisis when Ukraine is involved in a conflict with Russia, that some of you may know, and they're not going to be able to deliver grain to Europe. The prices are exploding because during the pandemic we had the policy of if only we can save one life, and we shut down the entire economy. Do you guys remember that? Yeah. So supply shortages, massive inflation, and the European Union, to show that they really care about the common people, to show that they're willing to lend a helping hand, decided to shut down the farmers so that the price of food is going to explode. And this is happening before the bug plantations have been built, okay? Because the policy is like, eat the bugs, you bigot. But even if you want to, there are no bugs, all right? So obviously these people are scared, and this is the way they know how to react. Because the government didn't propose any solution for them, except like, okay, well, you can't have a farm. How am I going to feed myself? Oh, don't care. Just don't protest, okay? Don't protest. That's bad. And now there are the people on Twitter that are so compassionate and so empathetic with the plight of the common man that I'm going to read to you some of these tweets. Do not contact these people, okay? We do not contact the people we criticize on the internet, but it's just so you can understand the compassion and empathy emanating from people that still have a job. But don't worry about it. Like, if things are going the way they are, soon you may not have a job either. Or if you're lucky enough to have a job, you won't be able to buy shit with your money because it's going to be worthless anyway. And then you're going to see these people being compassionate. You know, it's a hallmark, I guess, of many people. Like, when you're distant from the problem, you can afford sitting on your ass and tweet, but when it suddenly affects you and you can't find food, oh, then you're outraged. Okay, well. We got this gentleman with the anarchy symbol. I know everyone's having fun, but some minimum wage worker will have to clean all that up. Yes, I'm pretty sure, like, the compassion that you have towards the minimum wage worker is unending, Mr. Communist. I mean, clearly, This is what you care about, and you're not upset that the farmers are protesting against the government. Yet again, the anarchists are on the side of the government. Who would have thought? By the way, that minimum wage worker, first of all, if you actually end up cleaning the manure, that's not minimum wage. That's actually a well-paid job, at least in my country, Romania, because you get a lot of bonuses. But even that aside, they are paid to do the job. I'm just saying. Terrible. Imagine thinking all of this is acceptable behavior when you disagree with something. Their livelihood has been taken away. They can't feed themselves. What do you want them to do? Starve in peace? Like, honestly, if the government doesn't come with a solution for them, what do you expect would happen? Like, disagree with... This is not a disagreement. Their livelihood was taken away. They can't feed their families. Why are you so unempathetic? I mean, sure, you can say, look, I disagree with the tactics. Okay, but like, do you not disagree with the government for not providing alternatives? And again, what are the Dutch supposed to eat the coming winter if the farms are getting shut down? What do you do about these minimum wage workers that will not be able to afford food? Nothing. Okay, crickets. I get it. Okay, fine. Mr. Twitterati. As much as I agree regulating farms is the last thing any government should do, but isn't the real problem that we are destroying the planet? Okay, by the way, this is not about carbon footprint. This is about nitrogen. But I mean, who cares, right? Like, I guess the solution is to import food from other places, right? So don't pollute in Dutchland, but they're still going to import food from other places. And that is very progressive now, isn't it? And again, like, oh, we're destroying the planet. Like, these people can't feed their families. Do you think they care at this point? Like, what do you expect? Like, you're going to take away the livelihood of people, and they're just going to be, well, it's for a good cause. You know, I'm going to sit here while this other guy on Twitter moralizes me, and this other guy has a job. He can still take care of his family. So I'm the sacrifice that he is willing to make. The lack of compassion is what astonishes me the most. Like, none of these people are capable of putting themselves into the shoes of a farmer when the government shuts down your business. Because, like, if you're a farmer, that's literally all you know what to do. Right? It's an essential skill that is usually passed down from family to family. So you have a family of farmers, and that's what they know how... They don't know how to code. And then probably they're not going to learn at the age of 45. But, you know, this is besides the point. That the main problem is the food shortage. Like, what are people going to eat? Even if you're not a farmer, it should still affect you. I mean, it's $10 the price of fucking lettuce right now. $10 fucking the lettuce. Oh, let's all go vegan. Let's Let's eat the bug. What are you going to feed the bugs, number one, if the lettuce is $10? Because the price of fertilizer has exploded. None of this matters for these people. They're so disconnected from reality. It's astonishing. No, we're saving the planet. Okay, so if you're saving the planet, that means you can do anything? Like, anything is possible now? Because, like, your goal is so grandiose, like you're fighting for the greater good? And oh my god, look at these peasants, you know, uprising. Oh no, like, they're peacefully protesting. Oh, so horrible. And by the way, I'm pretty sure, I am willing to bet, okay, when I'm making this video, it's 1st of July 2022. I am willing to bet that due to the nature of how many people are protesting, eventually, somewhere, there's going to be something that even I disagree with. You know, maybe a violent event. Maybe someone has some far-right paraphernalia. Like, whatever. And that's what the press is going to focus on. And then all the protesters, hashtag all, yes, all the protesters are evil Nazi bigots that are going to do bad things. I am willing to bet this is like the classic strategy to dismantle a protest, right? So, when in the US you have a protest that the establishment agrees with, who is going after private businesses and local businesses and is destroying people that have nothing to do with the original problem, the press ignores that. Like, they ignore all of that. But when it's another protest that the press disagrees with, like we see it in Canada or like we see here in Dutch, they're going to try to find one guy, just one guy, that either has like a Nazi tattoo or he gets into a conflict with the police, just one guy. And then they're going to say, hashtag all. Yes, all of them are bigots, blah, blah, blah. It's really interesting that they haven't done it up till now, but they probably will. So anyway, right, let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.